Mrs. Rickman again with our Community Roots Homeschool Edition, and I have my actors and actresses here. We are going to be doing The Frog Prince Part 2. However, this one right here is the frog, and this one right here has chosen to be the princess. Beautiful, beautiful princess. Okay, so when we left off, the princess had a ball, fell in a well. The frog got it and said, I'll only give you the ball if you promise to be my friend forever. The princess just wanted her ball back. She did not really want to be friends with the frog, so she agreed with it, took off running, but then the frog was knocking at her door. And the king said, Princess, you have to keep your promises. So she had to let him in. Okay, are we ready? Are we ready, my frog and my princess? Okay, let's do this. So the princess allowed the frog into the magnificent castle, and the frog hopped after her into the great dining hall, boing, boing, and immediately jumped onto the table. Now, frogs do not eat very neatly, and the frog suddenly saw that the princess had everything that she could ever want.
It must be nice having everything you want. If I had everything I wanted, you'd be out of here.
The frog ignored her rudeness, and the frog saw the cup that the princess had.
Can I please have a sip of your cup? I would never want a frog drinking water out of my cup.
The frog sighed and continued eating, but soon the frog began to look very sleepy.
Can you please take me to bed? I don't want a frog sleeping on my bed.
But the frog said,
Keep your promises.
so what could the princess do? She promised. So they ran up to the stairs, and the frog boing boinged up the stairs into the princess's room. As they were getting into the bed, the frog saw the princess's pillow.
Can I please sleep on your pillow? I do not want a frog sleeping on my pillow. You're gonna leave all this gooey slime stuff.
But the frog said,
Remember, keep your promises.
finally she had to give in. Frustrated, she gave the frog her pillow and climbed back into bed herself. But as the frog was falling asleep, he asked for one more thing.
There's one more thing. Can I have a good night kiss?
And the princess gave her a kiss on the forehead. But she was not happy about it. So they went to sleep.
Now go to bed.
The next morning, the princess woke up to find the frog still snoring on the pillow. The princess watched him sleeping for some time. She began to feel impatient for him to wake up, for she found out that as gross as he was, she preferred arguing with the frog to playing by herself. It was so quiet without him croaking away. Finally, she poked him hard with her finger and said,
Wake up, you old frog.
The frog did not stir, so with the palm of her hand, she gave him a rough shove that sent him sliding off the pillow and onto the cold stone floor. The moment his little wet feet touched the ground, the warty frog disappeared, and in his place sat a little prince, rubbing his eyes sleepily and smiling up at the princess. And what did the prince say to the princess?
Hi. Thank you for keeping your promises.
Thank you for keeping your promises. And the princess said,
Who are you? I'm the frog. There's an evil witch that cast a spell on me.
and then the frog said he was going to leave and go back to the other side of the forest. But what did the princess say?
I want to stay here and be friends with you.
The prince laughed, and what did the prince say?
Let's go play.
Together they ran down the stairs and out into the bright golden sunshine. They were friends forever afterward, and when they were quite grown up, they were married with great celebration and joy. They invited the entire kingdom to their wedding, not to mention a number of frogs that the prince had met during his long enchantment. They lived happily ever after, of course, And the princess was always glad that she had kept her promise. The end.